Honestly, the way of speaking in pixel voice was original for the videos, but I got lazy editing it. So now I'll use an AI voice. Yes, I'm a lazy piece of shit. Hey, I know I've been absent for a while, but don't think I've forgotten about the mod. On the contrary, I've spent all this time improving different aspects of it. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. I had completed up to the second week, but I'd lost all my progress. However, that actually motivated me to make a better first week, and today, I want to publicly showcase everything related to the mod in this first part. This is a small change, but I've updated some textures and adjusted a few hairstyles, including those of our senpai and the first rival, Hanano. Additionally, Hanano's hair now has physics. Along with that, some secondary characters have also received design changes, though these won't have any impact on gameplay. I'd also like to introduce you to the school's new inspector. Her name isn't important, so we'll just call her Inspector. I've always wondered why there's a PE teacher in the game when she doesn't even teach any classes, so I decided to replace her with a more traditional figure who ensures that everyone follows the rules. I'll talk more about her later. During gameplay, you'll notice some characters that belong to the 2000s era. What are they doing here? Well, this is actually a parallel world. In this version of reality, certain events unfolded differently, leading to some students being born in different time periods or having changes in their lives. For example, Ryoba. She will appear in the game as a small cameo as part of the science club. Her in-game description will explain the reasoning behind this in more detail. The game's intro screen has been redesigned, now featuring Tay alongside the logo. Once you start, you'll see that the weak select section is now decorated, along with the image of the second rival. This rival has already been added to the game, but he don't have any mechanics yet. If you're unsure how to install the mod, you'll find a small tutorial inside the files. Now the windows will have transparency, which slightly increases the difficulty of the gameplay. Initially, my plan was to structure the mod around a canonical elimination method, keeping the events straightforward and following a set storyline. However, after further development and feedback from testers, I decided to introduce more options for player interaction and decision-making. Now, in addition to the standard elimination method, you will have the opportunity to complete the Betray or Befriend mission, which offers a more dynamic and personalized experience. This mission features a custom storyline for Hanano. I've also made edits to her diary, and I've included a new conversation option that will let you interact with her, opening up the possibility of helping her rather than simply eliminating her. Lastly, Tay will receive a new look, specifically designed for the rival mission. The cafeteria has been redesigned and now features additional tables for students during lunchtime. Also, as you can see, there is now a central area where the cafeteria shop will be located. Remember the inspector? Well, during lunchtime, she will be the one serving the food. Throughout the week, Senpai and the rival will have lunch in the cafeteria along with some other students, making the lunchtime period feel more dynamic. And as a small addition, you can now sit in one of the chairs. Yeah, it doesn't really serve a purpose, but hey, it looks nice. If you didn't notice, this cafeteria is the same one that Petramore used in his 1960s mod. I'm very happy that he uses my cafe as a base. Go show them some support because their mod is amazing. Oh, and Tay's mother appears in that game. The second new location is the library. Currently, the library doesn't have a specific function since it was designed to be part of Week 2, but it still includes some useful features. You can skip hours, increase another student's intelligence, and complete tasks here. The first event of the week will be the gardening event. This will take place during Hinano's week, and of course, she will be attending. You'll be able to find clues on how to eliminate her during this event. The event consists of 2 parts. The first part takes place in the morning, where several students will gather to watch the event. The second part happens in the afternoon, but I'll leave it up to you to discover what can be done during that time. Normally, when you eliminate your rival before the week ends, the remaining days can feel a bit dull. That's why I decided to add something new. If you successfully eliminate the rival, a new panel will appear, revealing more lore about the game. Find a way to unlock it, and discover more about Tay's voices. Before wrapping up, I'd like to answer some questions that might come up regarding this mod. The download link will be available in the next video. Stay tuned, it's coming very soon. Of course, just keep in mind that the hairstyles I made are hair edits, so please remember to credit the original creators. As for the structures, I have no problem with you using them in your own mods as long as you credit me. Yes, I'll be starting university soon, which means I'll have less time to work on the mod. Because of that, I'm currently looking for people interested in helping with this project. Here's my Discord if you'd like to collaborate. That's all for today. If you notice that any of the hairstyles I used are leaks, please let me know before I release the first version of the mod. Don't forget to follow me to try out week 1 of my mod, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Goodbye.